Friends, my name is Ayşe. I am the hero of the national struggle. I am from Aydın. I am known as Efe Ayşe or Çete Ayşe. During national struggle, groups that voluntarily fought off the enemy were called gangs. In the victory of War of Independence, the importance of these gangs, which had a regional defense, was very great. This is where my nickname gang originated. I was born in Aydın's Efeler district, in İmamköy neighborhood. In Aydın, summers are hot and winters are mild. Like our climate, our people are also warm. They call my city the city with oil flowing from its mountains and honey flowing from its plains, because our olive oil is abundant and delicious. Our figs are fertile and taste like honey. There are thousands of colors of green in our village. It is possible to see oak, linden, skymore, ash, red pine, laurel, and many other tree species here. Our soil is fertile. Therefore, we mostly make our living from agriculture. During our childhood years, we used to collect olives with our families and played games in the shade of olive trees. As soon as we got home from the olive grove, my mother used to make tarhana soup for us. Even the smell of tarhana, which is panea, was enough to make us happy. If she put bread she cooked in the cooker oven on the table next to the tarhana, our pleasure was doubled. There would be green, black figs on huge copper cine, plate of desserts. While my days were passing like this, months followed years, and I was 23 years old. I was married and had 2 children. The enemy's combat boots had even begun to enter Aydın, the land of Efe. I couldn't just sit at home and wait in fear. My husband was murdered on the Çanakkale front. I set out a few women in my village to join national struggle. While trying to cross the Menderes River, I had friends who fell out of the boat we were on. We had a very difficult time. The only solution was to return to our village, but I didn't give up. I was looking for new ways to join the struggle. I had my gold earrings changed, the only souvenir from my husband. So I bought myself a rifle. Even under very difficult conditions, I did my best without giving up. I found a way to climb the mountain and joined Yörük Ali Efes unit. I fought against the enemy until the liberation of Aydın on September 7, 1922. I realized that we had no choice but to fight shoulder to shoulder to win our freedom. As the people of Aydın, we were fighting with all our might, men and women, young and elderly, because we all knew very well that we could only win the War of Independence in this way. Men watched with amazement my brave struggle against the enemy in the mountains. However, there was nothing to be surprised about, because women have the power to achieve anything they believe in and want in their life. Women had a great contribution to the freedom war all over the country, and our national struggle showed this truth to the whole world. I wore Efe clothes when I was fighting. The war was over, but I never took off my clothes. I was given the title Efe. It was a great honor and privilege for me to receive this title. The honor of entering the land of Efeler, not as Ayşe, but as Ayşe Efe, is the greatest happiness in my life. Thanks to this title, I felt as if I had paid my debt to our homeland and given the right to live in this land. We fought together to save our country from enemy occupation. Unity was the key to success. Thanks to this union, the sun had finally risen over our country. The war was finally over, and I was back in my village, like everyone else. The Turkish Grand National Assembly awarded me the Medal of Independence with a red stripe of my achievements. My medal was worn on my chest by Gazi Mustafa Kemal Pasha in Aydın Square. I lived in my one-story house in my village, proud and happy to deserve this medal. It was my greatest happiness to participate in this struggle and to win it. That is why the war I fought as a woman and the Medal of Independence that I proudly carry in my chest are the most precious memories in my life. Friends, I would like to say you too. Since this country is our homeland, we must work hard for it. Do your best to overcome the difficulties that come to your way. Work hard to be successful. Pay importance to your studies to add value to your country. We won this country together. This beautiful country belongs to all of you. Love each other. May your mind, heart, and path be in favor of peace.